Oh, here we go.
And that's the way that
Here we
and that's the
go.
way that
Set me
well, it's a
free.
fantastic term. And that's the way that it goes. It's
Where's my
fantastic, and that's the
disclosure?
way that it goes.
Here it
So
is.
I've got no animus towards any other person. I've got no animus towards Kill Angel, but my attitude is like, why do I have to give you a playground to play in?
Now, of
Why do I have
course,
to let myself be
this is
discouraged?
my disclaimer saying under the Fair Use Act and Creative Commons, I use this for education, criticism, scholarship, research, and so much more, especially when I'm being hassled by C.W. Chanter. And oh, yeah, Omnieros, the guy who also called me crazy when it came to the live stream about spirituality and politics. And look at this great screen. You can see them at PayPal if you want. I'm just here to get the evidence. They're talking smack on everybody, which is why this is Smackdown with C.W. Chanter.
Enemies on the internet have to be damn sexy. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
stop. Sexy? Are you serious? Oh, look. Omni's the most sexy. We better get some copyright free music for this. Maybe cartoons later. We're just gonna start with some
And
music.
actually, you know what I gotta tell you? I'm so happy that
This
I
is
got
called About
to do it
Us.
with you because I wanted to do something. I saw you were on. I didn't want to step on your stream. That's my latest thing. Is trying to be. Just
Alright.
right.
There we go.
Yeah, you try and watch other people the best you can.
Let's get some decorations going.
You do what you can. You know what I mean? You do
Tag,
what
that
you
wasn't
can.
nice.
Yeah, I might have been. You know what I mean? I might, but who knows what's gonna happen later? I don't know how late
Who
you're planning
knows?
on going. If you're doing,
Well, sure you can. Omni.
let's have a good yeah, no, and I tweeted out that I was over here now. You know what I mean? Like my attitude about it is wherever the work happens, the work happens. It can happen on my channel. It can happen on your channel. I'd have you over with me. You can have me over here. You know, my attitude about it is just being having fun and having a good time sometimes and being and chilling out.
Mm. Better. You are the garbage man, aren't you?
Someone's got to
Ooh.
do it. Someone's got to do it. Stop. No, no, no. Yeah, Nathan Stoppelman over at Lift the Veil. He, and he's out of control. Not only does he have David Schroeder on, he has the spoof movement's favorite adversary. Who's that? That guy, Daniel Lee Johnson. Daniel Johnson. Oh, no, no, yeah, it's no, no. It's a random rants of Ryan. It's about that whole Traumagate conspiracy thing going on for a minute.
I know you
I've
have,
got a
Omni.
playlist. You know what I
Don't
mean? Just
drink
check out my channel. I have
blood.
a playlist. You can bring you right up to speed, even though there's like not much there. Same story.
Right.
But it's
Crypto
one of those
says,
things, people. They just
don't
drop
drink blood.
connections. I mean, look. No offense. Like if you work
Your
in
place or
Hollywood
mine,
for
big
like
boy,
10
twisted
years,
manties.
14 years, your paths are gonna cross with film and
Steven
photography.
says, lift the
You're
veil
gonna
is
have to
awful.
learn. You're gonna have been an acting
See,
class.
these
You're
are
gonna have
people
done
just
makeup. You've done sound.
slamming other people,
people cut their teeth.
fighting,
And again, it's this whole going
just
back to
bringing things
1980
to a boil.
Christianity, where anything associated with horror movies are actually
What a
like
crazy couple days. You ain't kidding, Robin.
people living in an irony-free zone. And I just want to that Teresa Cineros. Yeah, and Teresa Cineros, before she took it down, was promoting. Look, you want to know how?
Right, we're supposed to be talking about Teresa Llaneros.
Some of these people pay to make.
I was calling her
I
Tracy
pointed out
too.
the fact that the Serbian Alliance, yeah, the Serbian Alliance were Victoria Good and his whole crew were having a masquerade ball on Halloween night.
That was never the real story. You keep pushing a story that never really was. And that's how they keep catching you.
It's funny that you're having an eyes wide shut style.
Why don't you guys ever listen to the voice of reason?
You always point out how they turn on each other, but they really do. Like, it's faster than ever. Like,
I mean, it's amazing. Isn't it absolutely amazing that these guys got nothing else better to do? Me, I just like to verify documents.
I don't talk much about David Wilcock, but when I was really into all the conspiratorial stuff, which like kind of
Right.
thing that I became.
Where's my cartoons?
He was one of the people that like tricked me. You know, I was like up to 2012. I was listening to Project Camelot. I was working.
I love cartoons.
Just listening to crap every day. And David Wilcock was one of the people I would listen to all the time. It was like 2012. It's coming. And then you know nothing fucking happens. And then
Oh, Jackass Log?
like afterwards.
Look,
I just like I want to wrap my hands around some room and like metaphorically.
maybe we should do spirituality and politics.
There you go.
What do you boys think?
Wilcock is like Alex Jones. It's like my first conspiracy theory. You know what I mean? Like you tune into Ancient Aliens.
None of
too
these
much
really
weed,
interest
you know what I
me,
mean? It makes a
CW.
hell of a lot of sense. You go out to Barnes and Noble, buy a used book for $5.95, and you're off to the races. I mean, God willing.
Barnes and Noble isn't open, I told you.
Right,
Oh,
right.
I'm gonna get this. Oh, I bought a Sylvia Brown book. I'm very embarrassed.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Just tell people.
He's embarrassed. He bought a Sylvia Brown book. Come on, get some cartoons.
That's it. Sure.
Sylvia Brown.
The great thing about how it works, is this.
She's been passed for a long time.
That you've been believing a lie, right? You realize that things aren't as
Right, you guys realize you're living a lie.
4 or 5 books, and now
You have no clue what you're talking about.
basically a couple of hours of YouTube. And then
Oh,
you
look,
walk around
here's
and you start
spirituality
watching
and
people that
politics.
that good job about how the Earth is flat.
I still
and how
say
we never
cartoons.
landed on the moon, and you know everything about everything. You know what I mean? And that's just the way that it goes.
Let's
But hopefully,
see.
in a couple of years of time and exposure to more information and more research.
I really wanted to be live on Facebook. I know how much more you like that.
Not making new messiahs and leaders of these people.
How I got
That
here
information objectively
is beyond me.
the fact that it's just they're spreading bullshit too. And it's all just a big scam. And
Let's
so
see.
then you I think
Do.
taking the red pill. You end up taking red pills are like
This is
vitamins.
good.
You gotta take a red pill every day. Every day you gotta wake up to your own bullshit. Take a look in the mirror, figure out what's right, what's wrong, figure out how little you know about the universe, and keep on keeping on and try and be the good person on planet Earth. You know what I mean? Getting closer to something. You know? But what are you gonna do? And then you gotta deal with like every Tom, Dick, and Harry who's 22 years old, coming up the pike who thinks that they know exactly what's going on. So you make a comment about 9/11 on your live stream, and all of a sudden there's some kid barking off like a shotgun in your live chat, like, what? You believe this? You don't know that there was a directed energy weapon and that those planes were holograms? Dude, I used to respect you, but now I realize you're just a dumb sheeple.
We're always looking for something to either love or hate for, but like what I want to ask you specifically in relation, you said like you realize like they're all just scam and it's all a big scam. I don't think that it's necessarily all a big scam. I think there's like an element of LARPing, and with certain people like David Schroeder and Angela Power Disney and like Isaac Cappy who go on
Ugh.
scribe of like bizarre satanic ritual abuse of children. I think that it's like a way for them to find each other. I think it's a way for the sickos to find each other
Oh,
and
like
to
you
fucking like,
sickos
you know,
found
kind
each
of
other?
tacitly give each other a wink and a nod. Because David Schurter, I have absolutely zero doubt that he's just a sick fucking pervert. And I won't be any more specific than that. But, you know, I think I made my point
Right.
very clear what I think David
He make a
Schurter
move
is.
on you,
The fact that he's friends with people
Omni.
who are convicted of very specific um,
You should have never called
taboo
me
crimes
crazy for
and
my
his beliefs to
spiritual
this day. Like, and then there's
and
people like,
business viewpoints.
why do you think a guy
I
like
was
Nathan
talking about
Stolman
self employment.
knows that
You
David
guys were
Schurter
setting
has
me up
these
for a crash and burn.
allegations and videos and comments?
I know
He
you were there from the
intentionally
go.
avoids it. Unirock made a pretty good video about all this, talking about how Nathan is intentionally avoiding the subject coming up. When he sees that David's directing the subject there, he takes it away. So he knows that David Schurter is doing all this, but he's still letting him put up the PayPal link. They're still both collecting
It's like
donations from all this.
these guys
Why
are
do
a
you think
soap
guys like
opera.
Nathan are
It's a
doing this?
bunch of
And I'm sure
gossip.
Thomas Dunn's doing
Worse
this
than
as well.
girls.
I don't know. Why do you think any of them are doing it, really?
Well, when it comes to Nathan Stoppelman, you have to remember that Nathan Stoppelman came out the exact same time that David Seaman came out, and Titus Frost, and it was all Pizzagate, 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 Pizzagate. And he's been in this business, and now their whole little scene has kind of devolved to a point where it's like basically like internet blood sports.
No, it was
Like
never real to
it's
begin
a
with,
smaller version.
remember?
Like basically, if you want to know, like if
You
internet
guys are
blood sports with the
traumatized because you got lied to.
and you know the Ralph Retort and Mr. Medicare, if that's WWE, if that's like World Wrestling, if that's the big show,
Ah,
then Nathan Stoppelman and Titus Frost and all the and Random Ransom Ryan and all these Pizzagate people backbiting each other and criticizing each other and having endless debates about whether hey Greg, endless debates about whether Isaac Cappy can be believed or is totally full of shit. Is basically like the minor league. It's like the local wrestling when you go
how
to
does a bunch of
the high
medicated,
school gym
traumatized
and the
people
people are you know you can see the wrestlers
even try to
off to the stage
discern who's who?
holding chairs with
Yeah.
Dixie cups full of water before the gig.
Well, there's a lot of
You
like
know?
drama and like just
It's all drama.
I don't want to say it's scripted, but they're like, here's an
No,
opportunity.
it is
Let's make
scripted.
the best of it.
You already know.
Look, when it comes to Nathan Stoppelman, here's a guy you have who's of above average intelligence, who can clearly see and
But he's
understand that
mentally
there's
ill.
logic. But
Oh,
being
the
that-
mentally
being
ill
that
club
someone
talks
that-
about
that
somebody else
that-
being
that-
mentally
that-
ill.
that-
I
that-
see
that-
how it
my heart
works.
and my empathy goes out to him. The man is clearly enough together in he has enough control of his faculties on a day-to-day basis that he can make correct moral and ethical judgments about what he has on his show, what he doesn't have on his show, and how he conducts things.
I mean, look at how
He's
good
not
you
out
do
for
with
the
your
truth. He
show,
doesn't want
Chanter.
the children being molested. You don't make T-shirts. You don't make T-shirts with your cat on it if you think that you're fighting the good fight against child molestation.
You don't
People that are
even
seriously
believe
involved
that it
in
actually happens as
fighting
much
for
as it
survivors
does.
and the survivors of childhood sexual
We could find a
abuse.
dozen shows
These are
about you
dedicated
talking
people
like
who
that.
clock in every day, man phone lines, work soup kitchens, or at homeless
They don't sell
shelters.
t-shirts about
They
it.
don't sell T-shirts.
Well, I'm sure glad
and
you're
they're not
sober
looking for your
these days,
PayPal
Chanter.
donations unless the PayPal donations are going to an accredited charitable.
And Mr. Nice Guy
organization.
thing
So
didn't
you
stick
guys
but a
are
minute.
PayPal.
And these guys are just putting on a show.
Well, let me ask you this
People
though.
know it, don't know it.
Do you think that like Nathan, like Dave Schurter is friends with people who are in jail for being caught with like 11 and 12-year-old boys, multiples at the same time?
Are you
Is he
sure?
that aware
Have you seen the
that
evidence?
Like, is he willing to sink with the Titanic?
Are you
on
guys
this?
just
Because
talking?
Dave Schurter,
Gossip?
Like, he's not like Thomas Dunn. This guy's a dumbass Christian who just misinterprets the Bible. Although
Dumbass
Thomas Dunn's
Christian.
not a Christian, not Thomas
Tag
Dunn,
it.
Daniel John Lee. Not a Christian, but misinterprets the Bible, whatever. But Dave Schurter is, like, as far as he's not.
The Bible's been compromised, as you boys know.
He's just, like, straight up lying about, like, his connections
Right.
to them.
No, I just want everyone to know at home.
Yeah, it's
the
Nathan.
real truth. Maybe I molested a few kids, okay? I was
Maybe he
innocent,
touched the
very cool
11-year-old's asshole
Right,
that
yeah,
night. He let the
maybe.
hustler sleep at his house.
Or how you like this for an excuse? How dare you accuse me of being a child molester? Everyone knows that when I was 12 years old, I just beat the shit out of that.
Well,
3-year-old
13
kid.
or 16, depending on the day of the week
Yeah.
you ask him. Of
Oh
course,
my
the victim
God.
says it was 16, but according to Dave, it was 12 or 13. And I spoke to the victim. lots of things. I should stop myself because I haven't heard from him in a while. But I heard a lot of
Right? You
details
shouldn't
about
say
that.
anything you
And
can't
as far as I'm
prove.
concerned, anyone defending David Schroeder and like not only defending him, but Nathan Stolperman or however you say it, as far as I'm concerned, is covering up for him. He's helping him hide it.
Well, the craziest thing about David Schroeder is that he's not only the dude
Naughty,
on Nathan Stolperman,
but
he's that guy
mice.
out of England who's
Cute.
David Icke's second in command
Really?
at the People's Voice. When that was the thing, what's his name? The Richie Allen
Oh
show.
yeah, he was on the Richie Allen show, and he was on some
Yeah,
show with some guy named like Ramsey Williams, was it?
William Ramsey.
William
Maybe I don't.
Ramsey.
William, and talking about a small circle of friends. William Ramsey has been on with Brandon Young. He's been on Brandon
Oh,
Cheeseball
really?
Patrol.
podcast.
I
Yeah.
talk about Brandon
We
Young
got
with the
Chanter.
every once in a while.
There you go. There you go. Wherever you go,
Beyond
there's
Brandon,
We got
David
Omnieros.
Schroeder.
Joe from the
About
Carolinas.
Brandon Young. He said
Groovy Bean.
all roads lead to Brandon Young.
Teresa
He'd be
Yeranos.
like walking around like the Japanese cherry
My,
blossom
my.
festival in New York City.
There's so many
All of a
more,
sudden, Brandon
too.
Young going, I didn't know you were into cherry blossoms too. Yeah, I come here every year.
Oh, he did
I'm
that
best
to me
friends
in
with the
Salem.
director.
I met him in
I'm
Salem.
judging the anime costume contest.
Really?
Hey, Gregory, there.
I'm over here.
Gregory.
Can you tell CW how ardently I defended him when CW was attacking him in the chat while I go take a piss?
Oh, don't make Greg lie.
Oh, come on, he's not lying.
No,
I
no,
See?
ardently.
me and Greg will have
This is a bunch of girls playing beauty shop.
You know what, Greg will always lie for me. Not that I'm saying that's what he will do later, but
Ah.
I'm sure that he will tell you the truth about how ardently I defended you when Killendall attacked you in the chat earlier.
Oh, right. Killendall has ran out of the cult.
Hey, Satan!
Scouts honor.
Yeah.
Guess
You're
what I did?
Satanist now, CW. I just implicated you.
Guess
You did implicate Chanter, didn't you?
Maybe you already know.
He knows. He watches you on TimeCube 24/7.
What happened today?
Hey,
I
boys.
went over to Amazon and paid for and downloaded Above Majestic and watched it.
Get out of
Oh, we're getting a movie review about Majestic. But that's I thought it had another name in front of it.
Shame on you.
I can imagine.
Be careful.
It's.
Are you gonna do a full review? Are you gonna do a full review?
Right now.
Well, I like to have product to hold it, and there was not an option to buy the DVD or the Blu-ray, or I would have.
Mm.
But I thought about it. Do I want to be giving my money to these idiots? And I thought, well, yes, because I want to see the product they've created, and the only way I can do that is to give them my money. So I gave them my money,
Right.
and my God, it was money poorly spent.
You got enough money.
It is not a good film. It started off.
Hey.
It is so slow, and it just drags and drags.
Let me ask you a question, boys. Do you remember when I first met y'all and you guys were fighting about that nice young guy that, ended his life because he was getting bullied online? It had a little bit to do with getting paid to hang out with him or something. I mean, I wasn't in y'all's clique. I don't know what you were talking about, but that's when I knew how dangerous you guys were. Oh, yeah. I mean, there's more than one reason I check each one of you out. And this is how you interact with people when you're out and about in public. Shame on y'all. You need etiquette lessons.
All this movie is, and I hesitate to call it a movie or even a legitimate.
Here's the movie review.
It's just a series of interviews chopped up, and it's not even filmed in a nice way. It's just close-ups of faces. It's talking heads. It's not even like a documentary film. It's like something you'd see on
It's
YouTube.
like these guys all in the hole
Yes.
getting interviewed.
Object to them acting like this is some sort of a feature film that you're going to watch.
Right.
They're
Mm,
delusional.
What?
They're
Right,
listen,
drug
man,
the
I
cat.
can't wait to see the graphic novel.
catnip.
The notion that these guys think that this
Hook 'em
graphic
up.
novel, that the kids of America are going to look at this graphic novel and not say to themselves, step number 1, find out where these people live. Step number 2, troll them into all eternity. for thinking that they could release this humbug to us as a, to think that the adventures of Corey Good could compete with the likes of Deadpool, Superman, Batman, The Flash.
Well,
You
they're
love
that, they're that
cartoons.
completely delusional that they think that they're like superheroes themselves. Well, that makes me wonder though, like how much of it's a scam and how much of it is like narcissism that extends into just utter
Doesn't
delusion.
Omni
Like,
sound like a
there's a
7-year-old
point where
boy?
you're a narcissist, and there's a point where you go, I really am a shaman. You know? There's a fucking
So
point.
yeah. So here's the thing: for each individual player on the field, there has to be a separate calculation done to figure out what they have to do morally and ethically to bring themselves to this position, or intellectually to bring themselves to the position where they're willing to accept this stuff as true. So if you've got Corey Good, if you're sitting like in Corey Good's in the driver's seat of Corey Good,
You mean Johnny
Corey
Be
Good's a
Good?
narcissistic liar. Okay, he's just a compulsive liar. He's been doing it since day one.
Isn't he
They've
from a
tracked.
parallel timeline? Greg told me he's from a parallel Earth.
What do
No,
you
this is
think,
the thing.
Greg?
You want to know the story on Corey Good? Here's
Yeah.
the story on
I don't
Corey
know
Oh,
Good.
much.
here,
Corey-
tell us
yeah,
the
as
gossip,
current-
Jealous.
Chanter.
I wish that I had actually
Of
hated
course,
him as
of
much
course.
as you. I could get some hits from it.
Right, hated him.
Get on board.
Why
Right.
do I hate
What
the pieces
are
of
you
shit
about?
no one cares about? Why can't I hate the people everyone cares about?
You know what you think?
Look, Chanter just told him he can hate everybody he wants. Isn't that nice? And these guys run the community. Chanter runs the community. No wonder the internet is in such big trouble.
It's so true. I do the shittiest of the shittiest.
You do the shittiest of the shittiest. I'm glad you admit it.
Pay me the big bucks.
And in fact, you know what I mean? Like, you're like the beat cop on the street. If I'm like the LA detective who will occasionally be able to show up on Entertainment Tonight for some salacious detail, you're like the beat cop in the actual city that's protecting people,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? That knows the community.
You might be Shazam, but the Blue Beetle is still necessary in the
The
DC
Blue
Comics
Beetle,
universe.
the Blue Beetle has his part to play.
Hey,
You know what I mean?
Right.
everything's
I'm
blue.
fast, but I'm so fast I trick people into thinking I'm a
And that's something.
so.
That's how they get. That's how you get 'em. That's how you do your work. Right,
Blue balls,
right where they least suspect to look. Right out there in the open.
blue men,
That's right. That's how
So,
that's
yeah.
how we do it here in the order.
a blue earth.
Insight.
Sorry.
I would like to interrogate CW for a minute.
Here comes Greg interrogating CW. Dig it.
What's going on
Look.
with you and my friend Kellendall? I mean, what?
I'll tell
What's the
you
beef with you and Killenol?
I'll tell you exactly. Greg, I'll tell you exactly what the beef between me and Calendal is.
Good.
At a moment in time where I can objectively say, even sitting in my own skin, that no one could be tuned into the live chat last night and think that I was a happy camper.
Oh, you were very
That I was in
unhappy.
a good headspace and that I was having a good time.
And Groovy Bean
About
was,
the situation that
like,
was going on.
I heard about
breaking
it.
out. She was so traumatized.
Yeah. Instead of it acting in
Oh,
a
it was
way,
great.
or any way, shape, or form that was in any way, shape, or form of supportive, or at least just staying out of it, Kilenda was needling me constantly. You're just jealous. Oh man, when is this jealous rant gonna stop?
Well, Chanter, you are jealous of anybody that gets any attention. Come on, be honest.
Yo, bro, I said, what are you doing over there in live chat saying these things about me? Can you give me a break? And did he give me a break? No, he
Give
kept
me
on
a
going.
break.
And eventually I
Give
got
me
to
a
the point where I
break.
said,
Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar.
and I think that
Do,
the
do, do,
irritated
do.
me escalated
Do,
to
do,
this
do.
again, which
Do,
I
do,
he
do,
almost
do, do,
refused.
do,
So I
do.
said,
Kit
okay,
Kat
if you want
bar.
to say this, you want to say these things, you can say these things to my face. And
No,
what I would have, what I'd ask him
we'll
is,
just
why
make
you
public
think that I'm happy,
reactions
and
and response videos.
Give me a hard time if you think that I'm upset.
Because you
But
harassed
I couldn't
me.
do it because I wasn't going to give him the satisfaction. He was like, oh, and of course, the minute I said, oh,
Chanter, come on, tell everybody.
like a dog to a
You
bone.
wanted to sacrifice the little orange pumpkin with no face. Remember when you met God on that walk? Yeah, you remember. I bet you and your friend there laughed for days about that and how tricky you guys were.
But as far as being a YouTube content creator, as far as bringing stuff to the table, having information to talk about, all he does is just, if you'll say, like, I'll give you a perfect example, Greg. I made a video, it was a short video, about 7 or 8 minutes, where it was like 82 degrees in November, like at the tail end of November, like a year and a half, like a year ago,
Mm-hmm.
in New Jersey. It was extremely unseasonable, warm for
Yeah,
you know,
Ben lives in New
January, February,
Jersey.
heading into December. So I basically made a
He's an
video
ambulance
basically
chasing
being like
lawyer.
not a scientific analysis of global warming,
Not a,
but
not
just
a,
talking about the state
not
of the environment. And I
well
think it's pretty
versed
weird. And he
in
came out with a
trademarks and
reaction
patents
video
and
that was
intellectual property.
essentially, yeah, what's more likely, like that the Earth is broken, or that like occasionally it's warm in New Jersey? That's what I think. And then it was something crazy about dinosaurs. The guy, that's what I'm saying. The
He
guy
makes
thinks
those
he's gonna.
underhanded videos
It
that
just
you know.
makes it underhanded. It just and it just and
Underhanded.
you're on stream with it. Like
I
at
love
one
when
time,
people do
I
that when
was
they're
on a
blatantly
video
referring to
with.
you, but they won't
Yeah,
like
no.
directly do it.
But wait,
I was
you
doing a
guys
video
never
with all
mentioned
Ken,
my
with all
name
Kendall, with all
directly,
Oh
Kendall.
yeah, we all remember
Yeah.
but
that.
you're telling a
And so
story
Kendall
about
asked me a
me.
question. He had me on his channel to talk about my faith and my spirituality. So I was
Spirituality.
explaining to him
It
my
was
faith and
You?
crap. I hope you
spirituality.
realize in
No, no, no,
retrospect.
no. Well, whatever it was, I was explaining Commonwealth Chanter to him as
Oh,
clearly as
your
I could. And I was doing a
atheistic
pretty good job of
religion?
it. And at the end, as like a child, Kalendel's like, I don't know if that'll work, man. And I'm like, well,
Well, it's
I'm
stupid. Why
explaining
would
to
it
him I
work?
think that I
Oh,
can
so you can get a
He
tax
appears to be
exempt
on
status. I
President.
forgot.
whatever he was on. He was, you know, he's rooted to specific. He doesn't listen to other people's opinions. And
You're
he
all
thinks he
on
has right to
meds.
say about everything.
Yeah, he's hot
God
though.
bless him, child of God. I wish him no animus. I wish him no ill will. But if you're asking me what happened
I
between me
kind
and
of
him,
do.
Not
I'll tell you
everybody's a
exactly
child
what
of
happened
God,
between me.
as you
He
guys
acted like a
know.
dick, and
I mean, not
he needs to
technically.
stop acting like a dick. Give him plenty of warnings
And I
and
think
say
once
things.
you
So I
reject it,
blocked him. That's all
believe
I
me,
did.
that creator
Well, you can't
knows.
take
You
it.
can throw whatever you want to, but you can't mess around my backyard.
It's Killendall Gate. You caused a gate.
Kill Endelgate.
Everything's a game.
Tag
Well,
it.
it was
Has-
I think
I think Chanter should
a
give
lot
out
of
some
people were
blessings.
mad at you last night because
That's
you
a
were
lot of
wrong.
them.
I was not. I was totally. And Greg, you know, we had this conversation earlier. I was 100% in favor of CW, and we argued very ardently about it. But then you came around and you agreed that
You
CW
guys
was
argue all the
right,
time,
and
remember?
wrong for disagreeing with him at any point.
I don't mean Greg. I mean Omni and
I don't know if
Chanter.
that's the way it happened in my timeline.
Oh no, it was 8 hours ago. My bad.
You're gonna want to jump time in.
Doughboy.
But
Oh yeah, Chanter's a big doughboy.
I would have never read the situation with Joe last night the way that you did because I just thought, oh, that's nice that now she's gonna. My take on it was this Teresa girl, chatty little thing she was,
Uranus?
sitting there, and she knows that Joe is simultaneously commenting and watching her program.
What about the money she's making on a book that she didn't write?
Natural for her to say, now I'm going to go on Joe's show. I feel happy. And so, of course,
Hey, Mumbly Peg Greg, did you hear last night she wants to have a conversation with the person that, you know, she stole the intellectual property from? Oh, it was sweet. You would have loved it.
Listen, it's quite possible. Listen, here's the thing, Greg. I will always be completely honest and say that when Joe came on my stream and I said to him my accusation, and he said no, and he said no, I said okay, and I accepted that. If
Really?
that was his explanation, and if you, like I said I will take you at your word. And if
Oh.
that's the way it is, if you tell them that's
But
the
your
way it is,
word
that's the way it is.
changes
And Teresa
multiple
came on
times on a daily basis.
Well, and she said, and she repeated the same thing. So I take that as it is. I believe you me, Greg. I have no problem saying or admitting when I'm wrong. You know what I mean? And I have no problem also just saying, like, you know, I'm not here saying, oh, if you disagree with me, then you're banned. If you don't give me 110%
Yeah, you do.
support 110% of the time, you're banned.
You
That's
banned
not
that
really
one
how I
girl,
roll. I
remember?
banned him because he was specific. But you know, here's the other thing. I'll be totally straight up. There's different rules for different players. So
Different rules for different players. Tag it.
We do not know each other. We've never hung out. We've never been in a live stream together. We've never chilled. We've never had off-air conversations on Skype or DM'd on Twitter. So if she wants to come out and be like,
Skype
"Oh,
and
CW
Twitter are
stole the show,
dangerous.
FCW," then I process that like I process that. That's a person, a human being. I'm not saying she's a bot.
Hey,
Human
be
being.
careful, you're
She's not a person
monetized.
named FCW Chanter.
Somebody
But if you
might,
like
like,
who I
get
feel
offended
about,
that you're making money
kill and
off
do
of
that shit,
angry
exactly
gossip
the same way. It's a different set of rules.
and
You don't allow your
provable
homies to just
lies.
talk, act however they want. And if they do, you say to yourself, okay, I'm sorry, I misjudged you. I thought we were homies.
You
We're
never
obviously
said
not,
sorry
so
to me.
be about your business.
No,
That's
see,
it.
see,
Be
see. Now
about your
you're.
business.
Remember the satanic spell casting?
I hated Killing Bill the
Oh,
first time I met him
hated.
because he was
Do you hear
defending
how many times they use that word?
and like it was he was defending Patrick for the most. It's
Patrick.
Here, oh, go ahead, Killen. He'll say your nasty shit, you dirty pirate. Go
Uh
ahead.
oh.
What nasty shit do I have to say that hasn't already been heard?
I don't know, but
And
you look like a dirty